Hi, Delaney. How are you? How are you doing? I hope that you're having a good day. Prayers, yes. Delaney, they definitely, yeah, I need those. I'm holding on, but things got a lot worse. Hey, Mario. Hi, life happens, Judy. Hey, Robbie. Nice to see you. I hope you're having a good day, you guys. I think that I'm just starting to kind of like fall apart with everything going on. Hey, Judith. Hi, Main Vegan. I would like to get on here and be all smiles and say that, everything's getting better. And, if that was the truth, I would say it, but it's not. So I believe so, Robbie. I pray a lot, to say the least. I really do. So, everybody knows that I have brought up about my mother different times, right? Everybody knew kind of what was going on with my son. And, going from being on YouTube, which I like doing YouTube because it's like a hobby type thing to get to talk to other people. I'm not looking to be some big person. Hey, Nat. Just anyway. So I went from doing both of the lives, 2 lives in one day, down to basically 1 live. And now I haven't been able to come on every single day. And you know what? Life happens. This isn't like it's, the end of the world, right? But one of the things when I would come on to YouTube is I would be able to talk to other people that, maybe they're sick at home. Maybe they have a disability to why they're at home, or whatever. Like, I'm fairly young compared to, a lot of people that even watch me. I'm going to be 40 years old. And, so basically just being able to talk to other people in here, right? And see what they're doing, see how things are going for them. But anyway, I'm kind of all over the damn place, and I'm sorry. But so my last live that I did, I talked about how I had gotten a call, 2 different calls last Friday, stating that 2 of my son's appointments had been canceled, one being the surgeon, one being GI, that they were going to have to reschedule those. Well, they did. Now, that in itself, he will not even begin to see both of those doctors until one is at the end of April, one is at the beginning of May. So that's one thing, right? Can deal, as much as I'm pissed off about it, because we've already been waiting and I want answers for my child. Then the big blow comes to me. Not yesterday, but the day before, about my mom. So I get a phone call from my dad, and he says, your mom's back at the hospital. Now, everybody knows that I've stated my mom's been in and out of the hospital, right? Well, my mom's difficult. She's not your nice type patient, unfortunately, that, like, don't get me wrong, she's not like an ass or anything, like mean to the nurses and things like that, but she can be pretty difficult, to say the least. And So much has been going on with my mom. My dad calls and says, "Don't try to call your mom." Um, we had to go back to the hospital. Your mom's not in a good way right now. And I'm like, "Well, do I need to leave and come down? I will." You know. He's like, "No, not yet. We need to figure out like what's going on." Sorry, I'm not like talking to you guys as you come in. I'm really sorry. I do see you guys though. Cindy, Cubby fan, Jules, Judith, Nat. I do see you guys. So basically, to make a long story short, I'm trying to keep in contact with my dad. I had said multiple times, please just make sure you let me know what's going on. Well, I would hear your mom's not doing well. For me, I just want to go. I want to get down there. Well, then the blow of some of my mom's tests were coming back, and my mom has sepsis. And she had it to what the doctors had stated for a while. And anybody that knows anything about sepsis, it starts to attack your organs. So things are a bit crazy. I took off and I went down there. But again, as I've said on here different times, that, my son's here. As much as I want to stay with my mom, I can't, constantly just be there with her. And so then out of the woodwork, there's, I'm having problems now with home nursing because I had stated about basically going and seeing if I could switch my care to down there. But then again, I still have my son here, and it's just, I feel like it's a no-win situation, and my mom is bad, and there's a lot that, I could say on here, but all you basically got to do is go into Siri or Google and put in sepsis and into septic, and so I don't know, how much I'll be coming on YouTube and things like that. It's not like I'm, some big person anyway, but I always enjoyed to be able to talk to everybody. But I just don't know how it's going to go. And for my mom, they obviously have medications running for her and everything like that, but you can tell that it has affected a lot of things already. I don't understand how this wasn't caught before. So I just wanted to kind of put it out there. I don't know how this is going to go. And for me to sit here and say that I'm not worried or that my nerves are a mess would be a lie. I feel like I'm caught in between because I'm so far away. Sometimes it's not good to be that far away from your parents, but I have a 16-year-old son, so I can't just pull him out of school. They're not going to allow that. And then I have the medical things going on with him. So I don't know. I'm feeling all kinds of ways, I guess. But I know that I have a lot of really good people that, you know, if I'm not on YouTube for a while or something, you know, they kind of ask, like, hey, where are you? So if you wouldn't see me or whatever, you'll know why. And I'm just trying to get it figured out. And if I can't get things with home nursing switched, then for myself, you know, for what they take care of me for, you know, I don't know how to go because I can't really go without my wound care either. So just a lot of stress. And I just feel like I am I'm getting into a place that I don't want to be. So I've tried to stay as strong as I can, but it's been pretty hard. And I don't see myself as a weak person, but I'm probably broke down just a little bit. So that's what I wanted to say to you guys. Because, like I said, if I was watching somebody, and I like different people on YouTube, and I'll pop in. I might not always leave a comment or something like that, but I pop in and I watch videos if I can and things like that. But if I wouldn't see them and I'm used to seeing them, you start to kind of wonder why, you know? But I just, you know, one of the people that do actually come on to my videos to know that's what that, you know, what's going on right now. So yes, DJ, the DJ she is. I haven't really been able to say too much to her, and they're keeping her pretty medicated because of the way that she gets. And like I said before, my mother isn't old, you know what I mean? Like, anybody can have health problems no matter how old you are. That's not what I'm saying. But, you know, the kind of relationship that I have with my mom, you know, we would talk every day. My mom and I haven't always had the best relationship. But I still do love her so much. And I don't want nothing to happen. But shit is bad. I can't believe I'd come on here and cry like this. But I knew that I wasn't going to be able to say anything probably without crying. So, and I don't have a community page, so I can't really put up, hey, if you guys don't see me, this is why. So this was the only other way to do it, or not do it at all. And I didn't think that that was right. So sorry, I'm not reading the messages and stuff. But I hope that your guys' days are going a lot better than what mine are. So I don't know, really. I'm not getting all the information, as everybody probably knows, because I'm not down there. I don't, I'm getting I was there, but again, having to come home. You know, so when the doctors continue to come in, or, you know, when they do, my dad is there. But in this hospital, they don't let you have anybody stay with you. So even if I wanted to sit there with my mom, you know, constantly, I can't. I guess they allow it for young kids, which they should. But just So just a lot of running back and forth, and I'm going to try to see if I can get a switch. I don't know if they'll do it or not because it's not going to be like a permanent switch. So I don't know if, because then at some point, obviously, if I did it, I'd have to come back here. And it's not a good situation right now. Can he call each time, Walter? He probably could DJ the DJ. Yeah. Thank you guys for the prayers and all your kind words. I appreciate it. I know, Jules. I know that I do. Read your comment. Hold on here. Try to find it. Can you create a prayer for Stacy's mom on Facebook? I'm not actually on Facebook. That would, I could probably, start something like that. But I haven't been on in a long, long, long time. Oh, I don't want to upset anybody else. That wasn't my intentions at all. I'm sorry, Judith. That wasn't my intentions. I'm hurting to a point that I knew once I come on here that I wouldn't be able to talk about this without crying. I knew that I wouldn't. Hi, Tawanda. Thank you. And I know that, there's a lot of nurses that come in on my chats and stuff, but I think the other day there, when my dad called me and said this, I was just like, seriously, I don't know. It was almost like I don't even know how to explain the way that everything just like my world stopped as I heard that. And like when it was said to me, and then what came after that, and prayer does, Judy. And like I said, I do a lot of praying. A lot of praying. Back on 2016, 6 times, and my mom ended up going in 5 times. Oh, you haven't been back since? That's awesome. That's a blessing in itself. Christine, my mom, is very sick, back in the hospital, and she has sepsis. So, and I tried talking to my son about this, and that got, he got upset. He's like, I love Graham so much. He says, I really do, but he said, Mom, what about you? What about your care? And, it's like, this couldn't be happening. Like, I wish it wasn't happening at all, obviously, but like, this could not even happen at a worse time, And the DJ, I don't have all the answers right now. I don't. That's what I'm trying to get. They just caught it on Sunday. And why they didn't before this is beyond me. I don't even begin to understand that. I mean, all the time that she's been in the hospital, they've been doing blood work. I just don't understand. I don't understand what happened. Okay, Nat. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. At least you know what's going on. Hold on, you guys. I'm getting a phone call from my dad. Hold on, please. Sorry, you guys. Can you hear me? That was 2 phone calls. One being my dad, the other one being home nursing. Sorry, I don't mean to put yous on, hold, but I have to really watch my phone. So, anyway, you guys, that's what I wanted to come on and say. Sorry I got upset and everything, but you know what? I'm only human. And that's just it. You know what? What you see here is what you get. I'm not somebody else. And I have a lot of shit going on. So, not like I want it all to be on, YouTube, but, I've said this so many times and I'll say it again. I do have very loyal subscribers, and that was shown to me a while back, especially when I got really sick with the flu. I had a ton of messages coming in from people. And, I feel like I should come on here and say, look, this is why I've not been on for a while. Or this is why you're seeing that there's days gaps or things like that. I do appreciate the subscribers I have. You're not a number to me. You guys are important to me. I care. You know what I mean? Yes, it's the internet, but that doesn't mean that you can't care about somebody. It just doesn't mean any of that. And I hope that, you guys do know that I care. I think that you guys are you're amazing, all in your own ways. Period. I mean, come on. I guess it happens and stuff. All kinds of shit goes on YouTube. But I think the very first time that I ever got on here and I was emotional was probably my very first live when all that crap happened with Analyzer. And I come on here, I had messages saying, were you really crying because unless you were wearing waterproof mascara, it actually comes off? People, are you kidding me? I'm not going to come on here and pretend. That affected a lot of people. And that hurt a lot. If I care about somebody, I care about them. And I just can't believe some of the things that people say, the things that people talk about. I wouldn't be on a platform this is never going to be erased. Everybody knows that. Once you put something out there, it's there. I don't know. Like I said to you guys the other day when I was on a live, I tried to do something really nice that the subscribers came up with an idea to try to get some closure with everything that went on with the Watts case. You guys can't begin to even know how much shit I caught because of that. It was ridiculous. And I'm just thinking to myself, what's wrong with people? I get, okay, maybe not everybody agreed with what somebody else might have agreed with the case. But that doesn't, matter that somebody can't do something nice, and we as a group couldn't do something nice. That's wasn't bothering anybody else. I don't know. I don't get it. Like, again, it's a broken record. If you don't have anything nice to say, then don't say anything at all. I mean, is it that hard? Treat others the way you like to be treated. I just don't get it. Like, there are some real nasty people. There just is. And they don't know what's going on in somebody's life. Maybe they do know, and they just don't care. But I don't get the shit. I really just don't. I actually messaged somebody back. This was a while back. And I said, look, I've been out of high school a pretty long time. Okay. Like, I don't act this way. I don't understand why you have to be this nasty, say these things. I don't know. Usually I do a lot better here, guys, with reading your messages, and I guess I'm just kind of all over, and I'm really sorry. People can be very selfish. Seeing that more and more. That's very true, Melanie. They can. Jules, you're always such a sweetheart. I have such wonderful people that come in to, watch my videos, which I haven't put up like a video in a while. I thought about doing that, but I like to be able to communicate with people. And I think that's why I like the live so much. If I was having a bad, rough day, I could get on and I could talk with other people, and that would help in some way, shape, or form, and there's got to be others out there that, they don't have somebody else to talk to, or if they do, maybe they don't exactly want to talk to that person about what's going on, and I don't know. Your home life takes priority. Yeah, it definitely does, Judith. And that's why I said YouTube is a hobby. I enjoy it very much to be able to connect with people. And I do think about these people. One of the subscribers that was coming in here and everything like that, she went into a nursing facility for PT. I've done nothing but think about her. There's a lot of them that come in that have something going on, or something may have happened in their lives. They lost somebody. I'm just caring. And I would sit and I would listen to anybody talk and just be quiet so they could talk for hours if that's what it had, it would take. But it's just crazy how there are people on here for what, I don't know if they're just on YouTube to be mean and nasty, or I don't know, but it's not cool at all. It's not cool at all. People have feelings. What's going on with Alexis? Is she not doing very good? Yes, Amanda, loyal subscribers do stick with you. That is so very true. Sorry about your mom. My aunt just lost. Oh, Jesus. I am so sorry, Alexis. That is awful. Oh, so awful. My heart goes out to you. It really, really does. Jeez. Can you imagine how that affects somebody? Your loved ones and everything. see in my videos, what is your favorite season? Added my email address. Please don't. So I put it in there. And DJ, I came to your channel. What was it? Last night. I think I was trying to go to sleep, and I had my laptop, and I think it's the other day you told me that you did a boxy video, and I couldn't find it. Did you take it down maybe, or did something happen? I'm pretty sure I was at the right place. And as far as my favorite seasons, of course, fall, and I like spring, summer, I like those. Jules is going to speak. Please come. Okay, Judy. You might have, DJ. I didn't see it. I was looking for it, and I was going to put a message on the one where you were showing the trees and everything, but I didn't want to, I was going to put it there. Am I missing where this video is or something? Am I not at the right place kind of thing? But I did watch, and it's really nice that you were showing the trees and everything for Tennessee. It's always nice to see other places. Many prayers for you, Alexis. I will be praying for you. Okay, Jules. I got so wrapped up by all the drama toxic on YouTube, I had to start refocus. So I'm watching online yard sales. Oh, that's cool. So calm now. Yeah, there's such, that's just like the beauty thing. I told you, I said this, I've brought this up, I've talked about this. I love the beauty stuff and everything like that. And it was something that I always enjoyed. When I first did my first few lives, I had some comments that were held in that spam thing or whatever. People talking about my eyebrows. Okay, yeah. Well, excuse me. I'm not very great with trying to do that. And probably because I shake, But, I could try to mess with them some. But I can't help it. I mean, I don't want to have big ones and look like, somebody say something about that yet too. We do need to have fun in life, Judith. It's what I always say. Tomorrow's not promised. I try to talk to my son, and, he's having all kinds of feelings about this kind of stuff too, because, when I first told him, he knew about things going on with my mother, his grandmother. But when I said, Mom's going to have to go down there if I can get some things switched for a little bit. Like I said, he was like, Mom, I love Graham so much, but he's like, what about you being here? And I think he's just starting to get feelings, and it's affecting him. And, he's not very happy about his appointments. And I tried so hard so that they weren't scheduled so far out, but I got what we got. Hi, Debbie. My sister had sepsis. It got worse before she got better. She did. Thank you, Debbie. That's the only thing I can do. My mom, like I said, my mom's so difficult. And and back the very last time here with the hospital and stuff, she's like, if they soon don't bring in my stuff, I'm just going to leave. And I'm just like, it's So that's what I'm saying. My mom can be difficult. So they're medicating her. Like, Trudy, you were septic 2 times with MRSA. Yeah. It's not good. It's scary. It is scary. And you worried about, yeah. Yeah, like I said, I've told you guys, like, he's a mama's boy. I almost got in an accident yesterday. It was totally my fault. I felt so bad for the lady. She was 80. Then she pulled up beside me and let me have it. Oh my God, Alexis, only you would make me laugh at this point. I'm glad nothing happened. At least there was no accident. Jeez. The one doctor that I got to talk to said that, when I started asking, I was like, how? How did this not, you guys didn't know about this? Like, she's seriously been at the doctors or in the hospital more than I didn't. And he's just like, he had no answer for me. He's like, oh, well, I wasn't in on her care prior. I wasn't. So there was not a direct answer for me. Your hubby's new car. Oh boy. I don't think that would have went over very well. Antibiotics. Yeah. Well, they had so many things hanging. Like, she had 3 different IV sites. So you have to watch them old ladies. Is it the sisters, Remy, that you're talking about? I remember watching something with the sisters. And they're older ladies. They're so funny. I broke down last night for the first time over my little family member. She's just born. Oh, fancy feathers. So sorry, hon. Are things better today for you? I don't know. Crying's not a bad thing. I mean, I guess it's how I've been doing plenty of it. I'm hoping so, Trudy. I am. I guess right now it's like I have the question, how much did it, they said that they've got to basically see now, like, they do believe it affected, my mom already had the heart issues. Like, my mom wasn't being able to urinate. She's obviously they cathed her now, but I guess the question at hand, and this is one of the things that I would like to know, will they know how bad this all affected her? You know what I mean? Or will they not know for a while? I don't know. Fancy feather, you all have. Did I must have read that wrong. Fancy feather, you had a baby? Hey. Over my little family member who was just born. Aw. Okay, yes, I did read it wrong. Everything works out. Aw, fancy feathers, that's awesome sauce. Baby bee. Aw. That's something that's special. Congratulations is right. You just joined. Can you get some backstory, please? My mother's very sick and has sepsis, and there's a lot going on, like, medically. I mean, that's like the shortest version possible. It's not a good time right now, you know? It's my sister and the baby. We'll be okay. On the 6th. Well, hopefully everything will be okay, Fancy Feathers. I mean, that's all that you can hope for. Let's see if the antibiotics are working. Judith, you want to be a grandmom so bad? You know, you guys, so much has been going on. Back evens when I had, now it's been a while since this had happened, but evens back when I hit like the 500 mark for subscribers, I wanted to do like a video and, you know, to show and say thank you. And I didn't even do it way back then. Like, and I felt really bad after that, but maybe once I finally hit the next mark, I will. But I do try to tell you guys all the time that, I do appreciate you guys for who you are, Hi, Colby. And Dan, there's a spider on your shoulder. Yeah, that's a good one, Dan. And I just feel like Valerie, I at least want to let you guys know that, what's going on. Trudy. Enos got your first photos of her develop. Aw. It's always nice having a new member to your family. You're 9. Stacy, you show us how grateful you are every time you do a live. I definitely am. I think that people need to hear that. I think you guys, you're the one taking your time to come to my channel, anybody's channel that, you're subscribed to or that you may like watching I think that each and every person needs to know that they are valued, because you are. Just cleaned my house, took down my St. Patty's decorations, and had a hot shower. The sun is shining and there are pretty birds in the yard. Spring is for new beginnings, girls. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm grateful you came on live today. I'm glad that you guys showed up. Again, like I said, I didn't want to be crying, a bowl of mess, but I'm not coming on here, with a smiley face, acting like everything's just great when it's not. Many prayers for many of you guys on here. Robins are so beautiful. Pretty color, especially in the sun, yeah. Oh, that's very kind, Colby, but I don't know about all that. I don't think I'm the best channel on YouTube, but thank you. So many people have so many different things to offer on YouTube, and remember God bottles up every one of your years. That's how much He cares. Today, at different times, I stopped a few different times, and I just had to sit down and talk to Him, you know. I'm sure I'll get crap for that too, because, not everybody believes in that stuff, and each to their own if they don't. My cat meat just had to go to the vet infection. I'm glad that it's better. They give you antibiotics. Marilyn, I don't know if you remember. Obviously, you probably don't. Sorry if you're asking me. My mom is 55 years old. I brought that up before, when I had said about her age. She's fairly young. She will be 56 actually in May. And because I'm almost 40. So when I had brought it up before and I talked about it, I had said my mom was a young mom. Stacey always say the best channels are the ones with the most kindness. I'm very kind and spirited. Thank you. Thank you, Judith. Same age as you, Jules. My mom is 58. Going on 88. Your mom's younger. It just turned 58. And please, no one gets to bully about religion. No one here would do that. They believe. Or if they do not. I hope not. But I've caught crap for that priorly. So, I haven't even actually been on YouTube very long, you guys. And it's amazing the things that people have already said. It's probably a good thing in a sense. YouTube does actually, watch for comments and things like that. Now, like I said before, I've said this a few times, some of the comments that I've received, I don't quite understand why they were held, but for whatever reason, there was literally nothing wrong with what the messages were. I was just kind of shocked that, some of them had been held before. Thank you, Colby. Thank you very much. Hey, Cat K. My mom's 59 and I will be 40 in January. So you see, she's a little older than, what my mom is, but birth mom is 57 and adopted mom is 73. Oh, wow, Alexis. Big difference, huh? Haven't either, and it's my son's channel. Oh, that was nice, Trudy. You subbed him. How you doing, Kathy? I remember, Trudy, you talking about being adopted as well. Her health is oh, I'm so sorry. It's crazy. how, you would think that people would basically, that are younger, they wouldn't start having a lot of things until they were older. But it just, the whole age, like, it's like there's no discrimination on age, on how it can affect you and things like that. Like I said before, I know that there's many of people that are going through so many things. I would never look at somebody else and tell them my situation's worse, or I would never ever do that to anybody. Me with my darn Diet Pepsi. Although, this is my first one of the day. You know how I told you guys I've been trying to drink more water? Yeah, well, I have no idea, Jules. Alexis, you are double special. You're all very, very special. Thank you guys for hitting the likes. I probably wouldn't have never even said it today. You're down another pound, Valerie. That's awesome. It's really working. It's awesome. But having you is like, I know. I do too, Jules. Critters was in here the other day. I don't know what happened. Like, all I remember her saying was that it was like buffering. And that's when I asked you guys, I'm like, am I buffering? Because sometimes that can happen. It doesn't mean it's you guys. Maybe it's me. So you should do a Q&A. Maybe at some point I will do that, Colby. Her 92-year-old friend died. Oh, geez. That's horrible. It lets you know that what's been going on. I haven't been watching. I don't have Twitter either, Judy. I just, back some time ago, I just kind of let that go, and then I would get on and watch beauty tutorials on YouTube, and then when all that bad stuff happened with the Watts, I started reaching out, and it went into the crime family, basically, on YouTube, and that's how this kind of all, got started. Yes, many prayers for Critter's friend and for Critters. I mean, you lose people. It's very hard. I mean, you guys know that. I'm not saying anything you guys don't even know. You guys know. I didn't get a notification either, Joel's, actually. That's weird, because if I would have, but you know how you guys don't always get notifications on YouTube, and I don't know why. I don't know what's up with that. Like, sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't get them. It's very weird. My little girl was blown off. Tumor on her head. Bluebird. Is that now or was that before? Me Too, the Watts case before that. I watched art videos. So what I mean, it's I think a lot of people started to, like, if they were watching something different on YouTube and all of that kind of stuff happened, they did reach out to the crime community, like Trudy's saying there. I hate going to church and seeing people gone from my group. Aw, Judith. You know how you feel? My grandma passed, and my dog passed. My 2 guinea pigs passed. Oh, jeez. That's terrible. That would be very difficult. Very, very difficult. I'm so sorry that happened, Colby. I think it's Critters. Or, wait, Angela, a.k.a. Critters. Yeah, that's it. Yep, you got it, Jules. What do you think about the celebrities paying hundreds of thousands to get their child into? What are you going to do? If they have the money, they're going to use it. Yeah, it's really... It would be like... I don't know. You guys know how it is. Usually if people have a lot of money, they use it and they show it, you know? I mean, not everybody does that. I'm not meaning that in a bad way. But there are people that do. So, man, if I was ever rich, I would be making sure that I gave money to a lot of, you know, trying to help other places, like obviously for veterans and for women's shelters and my goodness, we send money to them. Oh, I just had it on the tip of my tongue too. Cannot believe this. The Cancer Society is one, and St. Jude's. That's it, St. Jude's. But I would make sure that it was going to, like, all different kinds of things. Homeless people, just where they could do some good. Do you know? Like, I guess that's how I feel. Heartbreaks for Paris Jackson. Yeah, Joel's homeless, etc. Yeah, like, just different ones. They're starting to use celebrities who portray a certain persona as an example to lay down law now. Big Brother's watching. So much going on. So many things. Stacy, the schools are enabling these people to do this. The schools need to really be penalized. Yeah, so you guys, I don't know exactly, like, when you hear about the wealthy people, you know, of course, they have a lot more doors to be open to them and things like that. But I haven't really been keeping up on anything. So when you guys brought this up, I think I overheard something briefly, but I haven't personally been, like, you know what I mean, keeping up on it. So they're trying to basically, like, make these kids like others. Is that what you guys are saying? I mean, I don't know. Such a shame. That's so... Really don't like Mama June. Oh, I heard that she gotten arrested. And I think for drugs, right? Is that right? Stacy, I need to fix supper, but I will be waiting for the next video. Oh, thank you for stopping in and watching. Life happens, Judy. And I understand you have to fix dinner. I'll have to go here before too long because I have a nurse coming. Not so late this time either. Hi. Canna TV. I know that I didn't say that right, unfortunately. Who got arrested? She was on TV show, Mama June, with her boyfriend, I think that it is. And I do believe, allegedly, let me put it that way, allegedly they got arrested, and allegedly it was, I guess, drugs. Yeah, crack in her pocket. Okay, yeah, that's what Alexis just said. That's crazy. Count on how it would impact them, especially her. The kids took scholarships that should have been given to real athletes. Oh, geez. Hi, Carol. Mama June from Not Too Hot. Yeah, Fancy Feathers. Remember she did a show, what was it? Honey Boo Boo. Honey Boo Boo's mom. Dang it, come on. Do this. Yeah, she came up on charges, I guess. Allegedly. Got to make sure that you put it in there. That's for sure. Whenever my mom says that my kids need to be in pageants, I always think of Honey Boo Boo. Yeah, I say no. I don't know. It's crazy. I mean, it really is. Okay, we can't. Excuse me. All right, you guys. As much as I hate to do this, because I really do like talking with you guys. I really do. I hope that each and every one of you do have a good day. And thank you so much for being here. I know it wasn't the most pleasant thing, but just thank you so much. And I'd like to say that, I might be able to come on tomorrow. I just don't know, you guys. At this point, I don't know what's going to happen. So if I do, that'll be great, But I just don't know. So thank you, though, for coming on, spending the time and talking with me. I appreciate it. All right? I will see you guys soon, okay? Take care.